Coming up this week on The High Road with Keith Warren. This program is dedicated to the brave men and women of the United States military, past, present, and future. May God bless America. This is The High Road with Keith Warren. We are on a mission to unite all sportsmen.
This week, the High Road takes us to western Colorado, where we will be following along with several hunters as they go after big bull elk at a place called Black Canyon Bulls.
Randall Olson, Gaston, Oregon.
Harry Baker, Page, Arizona.
Gary Widows, Colorado Springs.
Rick Greco, Bluffdale, Utah.
Ed Johnston, Gaston, Oregon.
Black Canyon Bulls is an elk and buffalo hunting ranch in west central Colorado. We are located at Crawford, Colorado. Elevation is 8,000 feet approximately. Our terrain is gently rolling, but very brushy. It will be easy walking in most cases, except for the brush. Elk are spotted at a distance, but you have to work your way in. We'll hunt September through mid-February. You can bring with a bow, a pistol, a rifle, black powder, crossbow. If it's big enough to take down a big game, let's do it. This is a family-run operation with my wife and sons, all part of the ranch. Our meals are all home-cooked meals. My wife does the cooking. She's a fantastic cook. She enjoys it. She loves to see people eat. Everything here revolves around the family. My wife does the cooking, we eat as a family, the hunters become part of our family. The lodge is very rustic but modern. You've got hot water, nice beds, multiple rooms, open space with lots of game heads in, just a homey atmosphere. We have many hunters that want to bring their wives back in the summertime to our bed and breakfast and tour the ranch and just have a vacation here. Most of the time the weather here is just beautiful. And after dinner, we'll go sit around the campfire, and just get to know our hunters. Our typical client comes from all over the country, all walks of life, varying ages, from an older gentleman that just can't walk the mountains anymore, people that are tired of not being able to draw a tag, looking for a big bull. We've got couples, we have families that come in, want to enjoy their first hunt with a youth that's maybe too young for all the states, but they want to take them hunting. Black Canyon Bulls is a place. The benefits of coming to Black Canyon Bulls is we try to cater every hunt to every hunter's desires and needs. From food, if you need special dietary needs, my wife handles that. If you need special facilities on the ranch, we can get you, if you can't walk, we can get you right into a stand. If you want to walk like a booger, you can do that. Our goal here is to fulfill everybody's dream.
The High Road with Keith Warren, brought to you in part by Savage Arms, Diamond Archery, Record Rack Deer Feeds, Bad Boy Multi-Terrain Vehicles and Bad Boy Mowers, and new supercharged scent killer by Wildlife Research Center, Beyond 99%. Join the High Road online at keithwarren.net.
First day in the blind, Black Canyon Bulls. Rained most of the night and all day yesterday, finally getting some good weather. Got a lot of movement going on out here already this morning. Things are looking pretty good. Sun's out. A little snow on top of the mountains way over there. Beautiful day here in Colorado. Black Canyon Bulls. I think Big Mo just came by, but couldn't get a shot. A lot of scrub oak out here. Just didn't have a good shot. I think he was Big Mo though.
We found that hunting out of a box stand, ground blind, whichever you want to do, has been very effective. You know, we set them up over where the bulls like to inhabit or cross, and it's been a very good tool for us. Rifle hunters are going to range from 75 yards to 200 yards.
Well, we had a great morning, beautiful morning. Saw several bulls. Didn't get a shot. We're going to stalk back towards the lodge, and we'll bite to eat and see if we can't come across something.
And that's exactly what happened, as Gary soon found himself face to face with one of Black Canyon Bull's trophy buffalo.
Gary's here with to hunt a big bull elk, and while we were in process of doing that, he saw the size of our big old trophy buffaloes, and he just decided he had to have one.
They got some bulls here at Black Canyon Bulls. Nice big old bull.
Once Gary had his buffalo taken care of, he was back in the blind going after a trophy elk. And it didn't take long for the action to heat up.
Got a good hit. There he's down. He's down. He's down. Nice bull. Huge. Amazing day. Started out this morning. Got a huge trophy buffalo.
Awesome.
Went in, had a bite to lunch, came out. We weren't in the blind. About an hour and a half. Busted this old boy across the ridge. Amazing place, Keith. Amazing thing.
Thank you. Oh yeah, enjoy it.
Living in Arizona, very, very difficult to get drawn. I know guys with 13, 14 points not getting drawn. So I'm a little long in the tooth, getting up in years, and the old knees don't do too well in the high country. So I started looking for a hunt just like this. Just simply because of time. So we went to a hunt expo in Salt Lake City last January and went through 12, 15 other groups. And I met these guys, Black Canyon Bulls, Keith and Suzanne, and it was just a genuine comfort level. So 15 minutes after we sat down talking, I booked this trip. What makes this place very special is the people, the accommodations, the food, and it's the staff. It's everybody here. The view, you got to see it to believe it. We were glassing a ridge, and the backdrop is a mountain range out there. It's just incredible. You get distracted looking at that. It's beautiful country.
Harry and his guide had scouted this area of the ranch on the evening before the hunt, and they had spotted a 370 class bull that Harry hoped he would see again. Sure enough, the bull stepped out.
That's him, isn't it?
That's him. Okay, he stops and he gets a clear shot. Take it. Okay, he's going to go down.
Nice bull. Yeah, it's about a 370. Was it 7x8?
Yep, 370.
That's him. He's down now.
Look at that. Holy.
Oh, rifle's too short.
Pick that guy up. Wow. What is he?
7x8.
7x8. Kickers. Fixers.
I would really like to extend my appreciation and thanks to Keith and Suzanne Siebert for the quality, the food, service, the consideration, looked after every need here at Black Canyon Bulls. I suggest anybody that's got a lifestyle like mine with no time, limited tag draws in your states that you live, give this place a consideration, give them a call. You'll come away from here very pleased.
Harry is on this hunt with his son-in-law, Rick Greco. And at the same time that Harry took his bull, Rick was on another part of the ranch where he bagged his trophy bull elk as well.
It's time for viewer feedback, brought to you by Bad Boy Multi-Terrain Vehicles and Bad Boy Mowers.
This comes to us from a fellow by the name of Sean Groves. I've been watching your show for years, and I've got a question regarding scent lock garments. Why is it that they seem to work well the first year or so and then they lose their ability? I've even gone as far as to store them in a scent-free bag. Please give me some suggestions. Sean, one suggestion is called Scent Killer. I use it and it works every single time. Scent Killer.
Our website address will be coming up at the end of the show. The High Road with Keith Warren, brought to you in part by Glock, Reconyx Game Cameras, Chaffee Pasture in a Bag, Valley View Whitetails, Shadow Hunter Blinds, and Burt Coyote's Luminoc. All High Road programs are available on demand for free 24/7 at keithwarren.net.
I'm Randall Olson from Gaston, Oregon, northwestern Oregon. We're here at Black Canyon Bulls having a good time. Came with my hunting partner, Ed.
I came here because of my disability, because I can't walk in the woods anymore. I fell and hurt 4 vertebrae in my back. One of them ruptured. I've had 3 surgeries to try to repair it, and it didn't do any good. I'm here hunting with my best friend Randy, my hunting partner and best friend for 30 years. Means the world to me. Because of my injury, I can't go out and trops around the woods anymore like he does, and he still can. I can't. This meant everything to me when it came time to talk to somebody about it.
I heard about the Black Canyon Bulls from Keith Siebert himself. We met him at a sportsman show in Portland, Oregon. Well, this is a unique situation here. To hunt Rocky Mountain elk in the state of Oregon, it takes several years to get a draw in the area that you might want to hunt. It's up to 5 years, and Ed and I don't have 5 years that we're going to be able to do this. And this awesome opportunity, the place lived up to everything Keith told us it was going to be. We really had a good time. First morning of my hunt, we started out in an elevated blind, and it was pretty chilly when we started out, but the weather got colder and colder, and you could see the dark front moving in, big storm clouds coming. This is an experience that I never did think I'd ever be able to be a part of.
We could see the clouds moving in. It started to rain a little on us, and it was deteriorating quite rapidly, and we thought it was lunchtime.
On the way back into the lodge, saw a bull on the side of the hill, and that bull was everything I'd ever wanted in an elk.
The weather was getting worse. The weather was bad. It started to hail right through that time. We just weren't sure if he's going to get the shot off or not.
Yeah, good shooting, man. Right. I've waited a long time for this. Good job. You got him. Nice job. Yeah.
Ed and I have been hunting it's been over 30 years that him and I have been hunting together, and to be with him at a time like this, he's only got a couple more years that he's going to be able to get out and go hunting. It means everything to me, being here with him. And there's more here than just Ed. It's everybody involved has been just wonderful. It's an excellent opportunity.
Many times we have disabled hunters call us and are looking for a hunt, and we are able to handle majority of those hunters and fulfill their dreams also.
The next morning, the weather had cleared. Ed and Randy were headed to a blind with Keith Siebert when suddenly Keith spotted this nice bull in the brush between them and their blind.
Yeah! Yes. Good shot, good shot.
Wonderful. For the people out there that have disabilities like myself, there are places like this that are available for us. And what an opportunity for someone that can't get out and hunt a normal hunt. This hunt is for you.
It's a lifetime dream to shoot a bull this big. I can't walk much out in the woods anymore, so I'm glad I had a guide to bring me out. It's I'm just a loss for words. I really am.
The High Road with Keith Warren, brought to you in part by Oilfield Camo, iHuntAmerica.com, BSA Optics, Gamo Air Guns, and Jardin Consumer Solutions, makers of the Game Saver. Keep up with Keith as he continues on the high road and become eligible to win some great prizes by becoming a fan on our Facebook page.
We're set up over a water hole here. Only problem is we've encountered rain for the last 2 days. Before we got here, this was the only water on the ranch. So we put out a decoy over here on the dam and sit here and see what happens. Lots of us just get carried away with work, and we don't have time to take 10 days, 2 weeks to go back and pack in and do the classic style elk hunt. Maybe you're physically not able. Myself, I'm not near as young as I used to be. I can't climb the mountains anymore. And a guy that really wants to take a trophy elk can come right here, do it with, he can make it as hard as he wants to. If he wants to stalk, he wants to sit in the blind. However you want to make this hunt, it's for everybody, really. He's standing right there at the top of the hill. He's just stopped. He's up there looking. He's looking at our decoy down here. I could see him good. I had a pretty good shot at him at the time, but trying to get him on video, he was kind of behind us a little bit. So I picked up my camera, and being a photographer that I have been for most of my life, I got carried away with taking the pictures of him and hoping he'd come in, but he just never would turn around and move on down in the water hole where we could get a shot at him with the bow. But I do have some awesome memories and some great images of this tremendous, tremendous elk.
As a bow hunter, you have two options. If you like to spot and stalk, we'll be able to do that through the thick brush, and you're looking at 20, 25-yard shots. If you want to sit in a stand or blind, we're looking more at 15 to 20-yard shots.
We sat there, we had several encounters with really nice elk. They were either out of range or something was between us and them. We just couldn't get the shot that we were looking for sitting in one place. Later on that afternoon, we decided that we would try some spot and stalking, which is a new experience for me on elk. I've never got to do that. We moved back up in towards the back of the ranch, found an elk that we wanted to shoot, made our move on him. Got pretty close to him a time or two. I mean, the brush is really thick. We just couldn't close the deal on him and had to give up. Got a little late in the day and decided to try it again the next morning. This is my first time elk hunting with a bow. I've shot a few pigs back in Texas and several does and some small bucks, but I've never taken a really trophy animal with a bow. During this last stalk we put on this morning, sneaking around, we identified the bull that we wanted to shoot. He kept moving right out of range, and then all of a sudden there he was, and took my breath away, and somehow or another I got an arrow in there, knocked it, and we finally got him on the ground. Yeah, that's a good shot. You see, that.
Yeah, you did good.
Okay. Big Papa's in the house now, huh?
Good job.
Can you believe it? Black Canyon Bulls, look at this.
Good job.
Thank you, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you,
Thank
Keith.
you for coming and hunting with us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, Suzanne. Everybody that helped us out up here. What a great place, man. What a great hunt.
It's been our pleasure. And anybody out there is looking for a place to hunt, we got some fantastic animals and love to have you hunt with us.
This type of elk hunt is not for everybody, but for those who are not physically able to handle the traditional elk hunt or simply don't have the time or patience to wait to draw a tag, give Black Canyon Bulls a try. Elk hunts at Black Canyon Bulls start at only $3,500 for a management bull up to 300 inches. For more information, call Matt Yablonsky of Inner Circle Hunts International at 570-499-1598. Or you can visit huntich.com.
I'm assuming that most folks that watch our shows are hunters. If so, that leads me to believe that as a hunter, you value your freedom to hunt as much as I value mine. Being a hunter is something that we should all be proud of, but we need to realize that our rights to own firearms and to hunt are being infringed upon. If you're not a member of the National Rifle Association, I urge you to join today because it's the NRA that is the strongest voice that hunters have to protect our Second Amendment rights. By joining the NRA, hunters have a united voice as we all fight to uphold the freedoms granted to us by our Creator and by our Second Amendment. I'm Keith Warren, and I'll see you next week, and always remember to take the high road.
If you have a question, comment, or story you'd like to see on the high road, let us hear from you online at keithwarren.net. Closed captioning is brought to you by new Supercharged Scent Killer by Wildlife Research Center. Beyond 99%.